So now we have completely gone through the key. We've just eliminated the breeding habitat. And what I wanted to tell you about this is that this last step, eliminating the breeding habitat, we're collecting data, whether or not that's possible. If you did sampling like I did in some stagnant water next to a creek, you're not going to be able to eliminate that habitat, right? I don't want to eliminate that water source. I'm going to say no. But if your mosquito specimens are found in a container like a flower pot or a tire or a bird bath or a water jug, you can do something. There might be 10 or 100 or 1,000 mosquitoes in that particular habitat. And if you dump out the water, you are keeping those larvae from becoming pupa and then becoming adults. And that is, when you're doing that, you are protecting your community from disease. And this sounds like it's a little thing, but the thing to remember about vector-borne diseases is many of the mosquito-borne diseases, we don't have vaccines yet. Things like Eastern equine encephalitis or West Nile virus that we have in the US frequently during the summer. Diseases like dengue or chikungunya or Zika, which are prevalent in South America and to some in the Caribbean. For these diseases, there are no vaccines. So the only way we can protect ourselves is three things. We can do mosquito surveillance, and we can say, this is where we found those mosquitoes, tell mosquito control they can go out and do something about it. Or they can mitigate, or you can mitigate by dumping out the water, or perhaps putting larvae, if the water is being stored for some reason, like out here in Colorado, people have stock tanks all the time. And if you don't want to have 1 million mosquitoes in your stock tank, you put a dunker, which is basically a little larvicide cake that doesn't affect animals, it only affects mosquitoes. And that way you can keep the mosquitoes from growing in your stock tank. But mitigation is a big thing, because that's going to keep those mosquito larvae from growing into biting mosquitoes that can potentially transmit disease. And the third thing that you can do is education. And so with this app, people are learning to recognize where the mosquitoes are found. They learn how to identify mosquitoes, and they learn that dumping out the habitats, doing mitigation, is an important thing. So this app actually assists in all three things that a person in a community can do to protect themselves from vector-borne disease. So I hope that you will become an agent of change in your own community and help protect people from disease by using the mosquito habitat mapper. And I'm really excited. I can't wait to see some of the pictures that you send in of your habitats or the mosquitoes, the pictures you have of the mosquitoes. It's going to be really exciting for me to see those coming in. So thank you very much for talking with me today about listening to me talk about mosquitoes, a favorite subject of mine. And if you have any questions, you can contact us at Globe Mission Mosquito or at Globe Observer Mosquito Habitat Mapper, and we're happy to give you some answers. So thanks a lot.